The island of Birka, nestled within the tranquil waters of Lake Mälaren in Sweden, holds the secrets of a vibrant Viking Age trading hub, Birka. Founded in the 8th century AD, Birka thrived as a bustling center of commerce, connecting Scandinavia with the wider world. Yet, beneath the echoes of trade winds and the clamor of the marketplace, Birka held a mystery. In the late 19th century, among the numerous graves excavated, one stood-out grave, BJ 581. This burial, undisturbed for over a millennium, contained the skeletal remains of a warrior, surrounded by an arsenal of weapons and military equipment. For decades, this warrior's identity was assumed, as was the custom, to be male. However, the 21st century brought with it a new wave of scientific inquiry, and with it, a revelation that would rewrite Viking history. Grave BJ 581, upon its initial excavation in 1889, was a sight to behold. The deceased lay in a wooden chamber, adorned with the accoutrements of a high-ranking warrior. A sword rested at the warrior's side, its hilt a testament to skilled craftsmanship. An axe, its blade gleaming even after centuries, spoke of battles fought and victories won. Scattered around were arrowheads, a testament to the warrior's prowess as an archer. 2 horses, sacrificed in their prime, lay beside the chamber, their presence indicative of the warrior's high status and the importance placed upon their journey to the afterlife. This was no ordinary burial. This was the final resting place of a legend. The presence of such an array of weaponry in a Viking Age grave instantly led archaeologists to conclude that the occupant must be male. This assumption was not born out of prejudice alone but was deeply rooted in the prevailing interpretations of Viking society. Men were the warriors, the raiders, the explorers, while women were relegated to the domestic sphere, their lives confined to the home and hearth. This perception, however, began to crumble in the late 20th century, as new archaeological discoveries and reinterpretations of existing evidence challenged these long-held beliefs. The breakthrough in the case of BJ 581 came in 2017, when a team of researchers from Stockholm University, led by Professor Charlotte Hedenstierna Johnson, decided to re-examine the skeletal remains. Employing cutting-edge DNA analysis techniques, they extracted genetic material from the warrior's teeth and bones. The results were astounding. The DNA revealed beyond any doubt that the warrior was not a he but a she, a woman who had lived and died by the sword over 1,000 years ago. Further analysis of the warrior's remains, specifically strontium isotope analysis, provided a glimpse into her life beyond the battlefield. Strontium isotopes, absorbed from the environment through food and water, become fixed in our teeth and bones, offering a chemical fingerprint of the places we've lived. By comparing the strontium isotope ratios in the warrior's teeth with those in the local geology of Birka and other regions, researchers were able to trace her movements. The results suggested she was not originally from Birka, but likely spent her formative years in a region with a different geological signature, possibly somewhere in present-day Norway or northern Sweden. This discovery adds another layer of intrigue to her story, hinting at a life marked by travel, perhaps even adventure. The revelation of the Birka warrior's true sex sent shockwaves through the archaeological community and forced a reassessment of Viking gender roles. While BJ 581 remains the most compelling evidence of a female Viking warrior, it's not an isolated case. Other graves across Scandinavia have yielded tantalizing clues suggesting that women too participated in warfare. In Norway, a grave at Solor contained the skeletal remains of a woman buried with weapons, including a sword and an axe. Similarly, a burial in Denmark, dating back to the 10th century, revealed a woman laid to rest with a sword, arrows, and a spearhead.